Hi guys, what's up? I'm Wes.
I'm Mark.
And welcome to Trash Talk.
The next episode. What are we talking about today?
I have a game that I really wanted to talk about. Again, it's from E3. And don't worry guys, it's not Titanfall. It's not Titanfall.
We went into plenty of detail about that.
No, it is a really good game that I like. It's a game series that I really love. Now I thought it was okay when I played the first game, but after playing it, I just grew to love it, and I really wanted to get the second one. And I'll give you a hint: it's on my shirt. Yes, it's Batman. It's Batman: The Arkham series. And it pretty much it's about the Arkham Origins it's about Arkham Origins in general. Yeah. But first I want to talk about
We're gonna start off with a retrospective. So.
Yeah, retrospective of the first and second game. First game, Batman Arkham Asylum. When I first got that, my brother got it from one of his friends. He wanted to borrow it. His friend said it was good, and I was just like, oh, okay, I want to see it. It looked awesome, dude. I was just like blown away by like everything about it. And then my brother had some like trouble with the controls, so he asked me to play it. So I started playing it, and I got really used to controls real fast. As to where I became like fucking beast on it. And it was really interesting to play that game. And just because I was a really huge Batman I'm a really huge Batman fan. Always loved Batman. And pretty much while I was playing the game, I really felt like I was Batman, like just beating up bad guys. And I really liked the gameplay of it. The gameplay was awesome. It started off with pretty much two moves that you could do. I played it on the Xbox, so if you played on the PlayStation 3, I don't really know the control scheme for that one, but I'm just gonna go into the Xbox control scheme. Like for A and X, you could like throw the person at other bad guys and all that. Like they're like, eat your fellow bad guy.
Your fellow.
Or eat this, you bastard. And another one where you could do like, and where it goes into slow-mo and all that, and you get to break a certain part of the bad guy's body, like, damn! I could break bones! And all that shit. And the gameplay was really good and all that, and I really liked the variety in the bosses. Like, I'm gonna go into for example, like with Killer Croc, for example, well, you didn't really go into combat with him. Like, it was pretty much like a level of just like freaking just like crawling, or like just like freaking like tiptoeing on like little wooden boards on like in the sewers, where you're being constantly hunted by like Killer Croc and all that. And he freaking comes out of the water like, whoa! By the way, I really liked how Killer Croc looked. I thought like, Killer Croc's gonna look weird. Well, I didn't even know Killer Croc was in the game until like I saw it. Like when you like first enter, and like the Joker's all like and like strapped into a chair so he can't get away and all that. Spoilers for those who haven't played it. He gets away, obviously, and you see.
Well, it's obvious. It's not a spoiler.
Okay. Okay. And then like you see Killer Croc. He comes in. And he's like, I thought he was gonna be like kind of like small, like 7 or 8 feet tall. That guy was like 12 feet tall. He was like freaking huge. When he gets out of the elevator, he's like curled up, and he gets out like
unfurled.
And like Batman's just looking all serious and all like I've seen it before. I was like, ah! And I'm like, holy shit! I hope I don't have to fight him. And then when I was down there, I felt legitimately scared. Like, oh god, okay, as slowly as possible. I gotta get the planties. I got to get the planties, and just save the world and cure the people of becoming Bane-like monsters. Pretty much the whole point of the game is Joker. The reason that Joker goes into Arkham Asylum, because he planned to get to Arkham Asylum, because there's like this certain deal. It's like it's made from Bane's venom.
Yeah.
Serum and all that, which makes him all buff and all that.
Yeah.
A scientist in Arkham Asylum created newer version, a new and more powerful version of it.
Is this a generic doctor, or is it someone we know?
It's a doctor that's only in that game, but she gets killed off.
Oh well.
Pretty much it's called the Titan strain, and pretty much everyone that gets injected with the Titan strain becomes like Bane, but even more powerful than Bane. So Joker's plan was to flood the serum into the city, into Gotham's water supply, so that way he would have an army of Bane-like monsters and all that. I'm like, shit, one Bane's bad enough.
A town of Banes.
A whole town of stronger versions of Bane. That's gonna be scary as shit. So we had So pretty much, and then there's a plant that could make like the cure and all that, and that's the whole point of the level when you face Killer Croc. Pretty much you have to tiptoe on these wooden boards above the water, and it was clever because Killer Croc is obviously half man, half crocodile, so he has like some traits of Killer Croc where and I'm gonna go into scientific details because I watch a lot of animal.
If you couldn't tell, I haven't played the Arkham series, so he'll go more into detail. I'll just give my opinions on things. So
anyway, so I'm pretty much and I died a lot. I was going quiet at first. All of a sudden, I hear this, Croc coming. I was looking ahead of me. He's like, wait, where is he? I turned around. He's right behind me. I'm like, ah! And then I got killed. And I was like, shit. So after a few times of getting killed, I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna sprint it. So I start sprinting, he comes right in front of me like, ah! And then I get killed. After several times of I finally kick his ass. I'm like, ha! I owned you, you damn crocodile, damn lizard. And then another variety of with the Scarecrow, which I really like the Scarecrow in the first game. So he's one of my favorite bad guys. Because he's all scary and all that.
Because he's scary.
He's like, ooh, I'm scary. So he just sprayed some stuff like, ooh, you're afraid. I'm like, ah! No, this one was like, I will kill you. I can't do it. That's not what he sounded like. But it seemed really scary. It was a lot of mind fuck moments. Like, wait a minute, why am I little Bruce Wayne now? Hey, what's ahead there? No, mommy and daddy, no. And the first time you face the Scarecrow, it's all weird. They're in the morgue. It's all scary. And then there's 3 little body bags and they're all moving should I open them? And then you see Bruce's mom and dad, and they're all blaming them, why the fuck didn't you save us? I was only 5 years old, Dad. It's bullshit. You could have done something against a man with a gun. You was
at 5 years old.
You was just a pussy. And he lies down dead. He's and then his mom Mom. I liked how I said that. I just laughed a little bit, Mom. He's like, why didn't you save us, Bruce, you little pussy? She doesn't say that, but... And then, you go to the third body bag, wait, there wasn't a third person that died. You open it, and, Scarecrow's boo! And you're like, ah! And you freaked out. And pretty much what you have to do is Scarecrow is, you have to avoid it. There's a giant version of him in the middle of, a weird-ass, scary, trippy out place.
That I did see. I did see some gameplay of that. So
yes.
So I know what that's like. I've seen it.
So you have to hide behind the buildings,
Yeah, that I saw.
And then you have to avoid his gaze, and if you get into his gaze, he'll
Is he always there? Is he always there?
Yeah, he's always in the middle. Yeah, he's always in the middle.
For some reason, I got the impression he'd pop up and try and stare into you or something.
Oh no, that would have been clever though. That actually
if he would be there and then go down, and you think he's kind of gone, maybe even shifts the camera shifts to the opposite side. You're going, boom, and he comes up.
That would actually be clever.
Hey, look
You're smart.
I came up with an idea. I just had the impression he would come up and try.
For those of you that are continuing the Batman Arkham series after this game, Do that.
Apparently, that has to become an idea now.
That has to become an idea. That's a really good idea.
It's an idea. It needs to become a thing, apparently.
And if you get into his gaze, he's like, "Oh, there you are," and just smashes you like a bug.
That's what he really does?
Yeah.
Oh.
After he sees you, like, kind of cower, like, "Please, no!" Like, great. Look at this. Scarecrow made Batman a pussy.
Look at that.
Like, his dad and mom were like, "Told you he was a pussy." Pussy that just sounded like a bat.
Serious about this? Come on.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Come on.
Sorry about my language.
This is still his retrospective, by the way.
Yes.
Continue on to Arkham City now.
Okay, yeah, so anyway, that's just a variety of bosses. I want to really say something quick about Batman Arkham Asylum's ending.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
God, that
saw
was
that too.
lame. Lame. Joker doesn't become a buff-ass Spinosaurus giant monster Thelio?
He did it in the cartoon, did you know that?
Really?
Did you see? Well, did you see the CW? Oh, not CW. The WB Batman.
Oh yeah, I did see that
At
one.
one
Yeah,
point,
At one point,
he does get Bane's thing, and he becomes buff.
Oh yeah, I remember that episode.
They could have taken it from.
Okay, yeah.
Like that.
Okay.
Do you think that was a point in the comments or something? Do you think that ever happened
I don't
there?
know. I guess that they wanted to go through I
don't
guess
know
in
if
that
that
one
happened.
episode, Joker decides, fuck it, I'm not gonna just come over the pan. I'm gonna do what Bane does and just smash
As
shit.
crazy as Joker is, he's mostly the brains behind
Yeah,
the
he's
plots.
mostly a
He's
brain.
never the brawn, but apparently in the ending he was.
He was a brawny guy, and I didn't really like that. I thought it was kind of stupid. But I guess he could be challenging. He wasn't challenging at all. You just had to dodge his attacks, and then he'd go up there and gloat like a bitch, like, "Oh, look at me, I'm kicking Batman's ass," even though I'm beating up his henchman in the corner. You're like, "See, look how badly they're beating up Batman."
As you see one guy just fly across the freaking screen.
And so yeah, now I'm carrying it over into Arkham City, and big improvement on the combat. Combat was really flowing. Combat was more fluid. The enemies were more responsive. And there was a huge variety. Well, little bit of variety in the baddies. A little bit. They didn't change much on the baddies. They kind of give them all the baddies their own individual look. There's 4 different kinds of baddies. There's one that's just in the prison outfit that don't know which side to go on. It's should I go with the Joker, or should I go with the Penguin, or should I go with Two-Face? I don't know. So many choices. Well, Joker is batshit crazy. Penguin's a merciless penguin. And Two-Face can go either way. They're flip of his coin, I could be gone. It's heads you die, tails you die. Wait, what? You die. And they kind of look all and you can tell which one's a part of which gang and all that. The Penguins, they look all retro military, we're military bitches. They have the freaking fluffy ass coats, the little fluffs, and then they have military military pants and then military boots. Where Joker's looks a little bit more like gangsta. They have the
pimp. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Or was that in Origins?
That was in Origins when I saw the Joker. By the way, he does look like a pimp. With his purple suit and regular white shirt. It's I run a pimpin' business. It's called Joker's Happy Endings. Hey, when you come in, once you leave, you'll always leave with a smile.
Oh my god.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna be serious again. And the Jokers look more gangster. They had hoodies with shorty sleeves. They had chains and all that. And then they had the clown mask. Yeah. I really liked the way they looked in Batman. I really like the Joker baddies that in the game. I liked how they looked. I really hate Penguin. I'm a real big fan of the Joker. So usually what I did, I was more, and then I don't know. It was just me. I was more brutal to the Penguin guys. Because I hate Penguin. He's a despicable asshole.
Despicable asshole.
Well, and I hated his Penguin goons. It's eat that, you bastard! Haha, you think you're pro-military with your guns and shit. Battering!
Battering,
bitches. And
how was that ending?
That ending. Actually, that ending was pretty cool. Well, and then the Two-Face, back to the baddies. Then the Two-Face, cronies. they had like a gray like prison suit, but half of it was burnt along with their mask. So they looked visually interesting.
Yeah.
Too, but not as interesting as like the other two, the Penguin and like the Joker.
Yeah.
Those two really popped my eye. What?
Popped your eye.
And they caught my eye.
Piqued your interest, yeah.
Piqued my interest. Oh, I forgot like the ninja ladies, Tar of Talia al Ghul's, royal personal guard. They looked pretty cool. Like, oh my god, there's ninjas.
Ninjas.
So yeah, Ra's al Ghul was in the game. His boss fight was pretty interesting. You just had to fight like a whole bunch of sand ninjas. It's kind of like a mindfuck moment, but obviously not as good as the Scarecrow mindfucks.
So now, do you think we should get into?
So yeah, the ending was pretty good. I felt kind of like, yeah, the Joker is like, I felt like, oh no, the Joker is dead. Sad moment. Sad face.
Sad face.
And Penguin broke his hand in the beginning. That showed him because you have to get away from him, like. And so yeah, and he looked visually interesting instead of like the little monocle that he has. Like, nee. They put like a beer bottle in his eye. It's like, oh, what the hell? Apparently, yeah, and they explained this in the story. Apparently, like a long time ago, like some guy got in a tiff with Penguin. They smashed a beer bottle and like jabbed it in his eye.
Really?
But Penguin just like he pretty much beat the crap out of him and then pushed him into the street with like pushed him into the freeway with like a whole bunch of running cars and all that. So that guy shouldn't have fucked with Penguin. So he got fucked up. Pretty bad. And then Penguin went to like a mob doctor and he wanted it removed, but the doctor said, I can't remove that, you could die from it. And after some fight, Penguin actually liked the look and he's like, yeah, that could work for me.
This could replace my monocle.
So yeah, I don't need a fucking monocle anymore. I got a beer bottle in my eye. This gives me an awesome look.
An awesome look.
And then his eye, it still kind of moves in there. It's like, that looks weird. I guess I should talk about Arkham Origins now.
This is something I can kind of join in because,
from what I've seen, and this is from the E3 trailer and like the reveal trailer for it. The reveal trailer was long, like 4 minutes.
Yeah. And
I also have the Game Informer on it, and so
it showed more of like a. It looked like a cutscene.
Yeah, it looked like a cutscene.
So you can see all the detail in it and what the graphics look like, and it looks amazing.
Deathstroke looks amazing.
Deathstroke looks awesome.
Deathstroke really looks cool. Well, I like he look. This is what I said when I first saw him. Like, he looks like a fucking Spartan from Halo. He does look like a goddamn Spartan. If you like compare the two, you can see some like similarities. Like, oh yeah, it's Deathstroke Spartan. I saw him in Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe.
Yeah.
It kind of looked okay.
He looks alright.
He looks alright, but in Batman Arkham Origins, he looked freaking cool. And just to see, there's a lot from what I saw from like the reveal trailers and all that, it really looked cool and all that.
Deathstroke, amazing.
Yes, he looked pretty cool. Again, he looked like a Spartan.
From the other characters, Black Mask.
Oh yeah, Black Mask kind of
looked.
Black Mask kind of looked cool.
Black Mask looked cool.
Like he had like a nice white nice white suit. He's like,
that's always kind of his look. But
I'm a respectable businessman, and he had like a cool skull mask and all that.
Yeah.
That actually looked like a mask instead of
Bane.
Oh my god.
Thoughts?
Okay. Alright, if you look at Bane from like the first and second games and all that, he looks threatening and all that. When I saw what Bane looked like in Arkham Origins, he looks fucking scary. He does, he looks scary.
You should have seen his face. If we recorded that, that'd have been so great. He was like,
what? Is that Bane? Like, no, go back,
He had me go back, because he was like, wait a minute, what does Bane look like? I was like this. He goes,
it's like, holy crap, he actually looks scary as hell. Like, his mask was all like...
Yeah, it looked really...
It looked menacing, dude.
Bizarre, yeah.
I'm like, whoa. And then Deadshot looked kind of cool. He looked like military, and he had like that really
He had
cool
his
red
little
eye deal. Like
He's always had that. He's always had that.
yeah, but they made it like
They made it look
crude.
Yeah. They made it look really cool.
I didn't really like what he had for his mask because it looked all like meh. I don't know. I didn't really like it. I didn't really like the look of that mask, but it's just a little bit more of a nitpick.
A nitpick. So what are your expectations of Origins when it comes out?
From what I saw from other videos and all that.
Just keep going.
Well, anyway, what I saw from other videos explaining it, there's I'm hoping that there's like a lot like from what it showed, there's a lot of environment interaction with the game.
Yeah.
And from both the trailer and all, from the reveal trailer that I did, like you can mess with like the lights and all that, and you have a lot of cool new gadgets. I think there's one gadget that like you could shoot at someone that like freaking like sends like a thing up to like a gargoyle and like freaking like lifts them above the air like.
Oh yeah, that I saw that. Yeah.
And then there was like another gadget that looked like it can like shoot something and collide, like it can collide two things together, like a explosive barrel and some crony, like you can like shoot them and it launches the two together to like instantly KO them. That looked pretty dang cool.
Yeah.
Well, and the Joker is also in Origins. Again, I kind of made.
So he died at the end of City.
So yeah, he died at the end of City, but Origins is a prequel to both games.
Yeah.
So
I
he's
think
in
that's
there.
gonna turn out.
So I think it's gonna be pretty cool.
Do you think they'll reference like future events? Did they did certain events in Asylum and City kind of feel like it was just kind of put in without explanation? Do you think maybe they'll explain some of the things that happened in those two games in Origins?
Yeah, maybe like in Arkham City, for example. Actually, there was a good reveal in Arkham Asylum because, like, if you like go to the secret room in the warden's office, you'll see that he has plans for Arkham City. And so it's like an Easter egg to the next game.
It's more like a foreshadowing. Like
yeah,
a reference.
foreshadowing for like the next game.
Yeah.
And then actually in Origins, you get to go into like the part of the city that in the future would become Arkham City Penitentiary.
Mm-hmm.
That would become the prison. The idea for the prison was pretty cool. Well, pretty much they just walled off the bad part of the city. They evacuated some people and just put the criminals in there. Like, here you go. Oh, and there's like a whole bunch of violent gang wars going in there. Mm-hmm. And another interesting nitpick: the Penguins gang really wasn't like they weren't arrested or anything, but they wanted them to move out of the prison and all that. Mm-hmm. But Penguin said, "No, I'm not leaving." And I think it's because like there was like a whole bunch of crap in there that he didn't want the police to find out about. And he knew he was gonna go to that prison anyway, so he decided, no, we're not leaving. So they walled it off. And there was a bunch of really like a lot of cool stuff in there too. I really hope in like the reveal trailer, like how Batman just like busts out of the wall and all that.
Yeah. Like
busts out from the ground and all that. And just like freaking like beats that guy up. I hope that's something you could do, because that would be freaking
so like
cool.
better combo techniques. And
yeah.
Like combat.
Yeah, I hope the combat is the combat's good already from Batman Arkham City.
Yeah.
The combat is still up there. I hope they get to improve that. Another thing that I want to see that I haven't really seen from other Batman bosses is that you really don't have to. You really can't show off your skill with how you do in combat and all that. Most of the bosses you have to do something separate and all. There's only one boss in particular from the two older games that you had to use different tactics to take him down, and that was Freeze. Freeze was a really challenging boss because pretty much you had to show like your skill with Batman's arsenal of gadgets and not really with his fighting prowess. Which we still have not really seen, but with his like uses of his gadgets, like his I forgot what that thing was called, like his certain stealth tactics too. So like with his arsenal of gadgets and his stealth tactics.
You just want to see improvements.
So yeah, I really want to see a bad guy where you just beat the crap out of him. Just show your skills in combat, not really with your gadgets, but like with how you use your gadgets in combat, not really in stealth.
Yeah. But just like hand-to-hand combat.
But hand-to-hand combat. And I think we're gonna see that when when you go against Deathstroke, because what I saw from the trailer is that Deathstroke and Batman were just beating the crap
out. Yeah,
they were just duking it out, and I really want a boss battle like that, just to feel like you're fighting a really advanced, not really advanced criminal, but like a boss, and you have to use your certain combat and dodge his attacks and just pummel him and all that. I really want to see that, and hopefully hopefully they do that.
So what's your verdict on a scale of 5? 5 being the greatest.
Definitely a 5.
From what you've seen.
Definitely a 5 for Batman Arkham Origins. This game series has proven to be really good, and in fact, quoting from Game Informer, the best Batman series, the best Batman game ever made for the first one, and then they improved upon that on the second one, and then I hope they really improve on that in the third.
So from what I've seen throughout the gameplay, 'cause like I said, I haven't really played any of the Arkham series, but from all the gameplay I've seen and from the Origins trailer, I guess my verdict could be maybe a 4.5 out of 5. Because I haven't felt that experience yet. I've just seen, so visually it looks really amazing and it looks really cool, but I haven't really dwelled into that experience. I think once I do that, I may bump it up to a 5 like he did. Because he knows all about that, obviously. He went on for a long time.
Long time.
But I guess my verdict is a 4.5 out of 5. So, it's looking to be good, huh?
Yeah.
That was Batman Arkham Origins. Next time we'll be talking about more stuff.
Yeah. See ya.
See ya.